Hello there, everyone. Can you hear me well? Yes, not? All right. I think that you can hear me. I will be more than pleased to see you on my screen. So if it is possible, please switch on your cameras. Elvin, William, Ryan. Oh, hey, Elvin.
Hi.
Great. Will you cook with us today or not? Or you will be just watching?
I will be watching. I don't have good experience with cooking myself.
Yeah, I'm just watching as well.
Oh, and William, will you cook with us or not? I think he's absent, probably. All right, so I see that probably it's time to start. And we are about to start soon. So what's the plan for today? We're about to cook pancakes and we will cook traditional salad that we usually cook for New Year's Eve. So what's the key difference between Russian pancakes and other kinds of pancakes? Russian pancakes, they are more thinner than American, for instance. And also we here in Russia, we have the whole celebration like Pancakes Week. So yes, it's like when we start cooking pancakes on Monday and we cook pancakes every day. It's like celebration when we say bye-bye. It's like a farewell event for the winter. It means that the winter is ended and we just welcome our spring. So that's it. So I think that we can start and maybe you will remind the recipe and then you will be able to cook it by your own later. First of all, we will start boiling. Oh, I see that there is a message from William. Hello, can I ask permission to not cook? I'm not at my house at the moment. Yes, sure. I think that there will be no people who will cook. Anyway, so it's to boil our vegetables. We have to boil like 2 or 3 potatoes for the salad. We need to cook 1 carrot and 3 eggs. We added everything in 1 huge pan. So there is no need to peel the skin. So, and then we just need to add cold water. So we just need to add cold water and start boiling. I think it's clear. We just need to boil our eggs and vegetables. The key thing that we just need to time 10 minutes for eggs when they will be prepared. So when our pan will be boiling, we need to decrease the fire on our plate and time 10 minutes for eggs because it will be enough. And so we need to prepare some liquid like mass for pancakes. So what do we use? We will use our pan and other ingredients. First of all, we need to add flour. So we will add 3 tablespoons of flour, like 1, 2, and 3. Then we're about to add 2 eggs, 1 and 2. Then we will add 1 glass of milk, like this one. Also, we need to add 1 teaspoon of sugar, like this one, and just a little bit of salt. And then obviously we need to mix everything. For instance, you can use mixer, or if you want, you can just use your fork, for instance. And we just need to mix it for like 1 or 2 minutes. It should be like liquid with some kind of mass, probably like light brown mass. And can I ask you a question? What is traditional dish for the Indonesian cuisine?
There's a lot actually from many different places, right? So each cities, each it's like, for example, prefecture has their own food. The most famous one is probably rendang. You know that?
No, I think so.
There's a song for it too, rendang. So it's basically like beef with many, like 20 million spices. I don't know how many spices there is.
So you mean that you look spicy dishes, right?
It could be spicy, but it could also not be spicy. It's spices, like what are spices? Pepper and stuff. There's like 20 million of them. I can't really explain. There's literally like millions of them. A lot of spices.
Right. And I see that Fernando joined us, and Shirley. Guys, are you with us? No? And thanks, Elvin, for your answer. Fernando, Shirley, are you with us?
Yes.
Yes,
All
I'm
right.
watching.
Will you cook with us or not?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not cooking. I just love to watch you cooking.
Yes.
Okay, so you will be just watching, all right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm excited.
Ryan, Elvin, and William, they also will just watch.
Okay.
Okay, so we are just done with our liquid for pancakes. And as I said before, the key difference between other pancakes and Russian pancakes, that Russian pancakes, they are much more thinner than others. So I think that we are done with our liquid. I will show it closer. It looks like that, like light brown. Yes, you see. And then we need to fry our frying pan. I need to use my frying pan. Then I start it to fire. And then I will add a little bit of olive oil. Because when we will need to add our liquid to the frying pan, it must be heated. So our frying pan should be really heat one.
But do you not use butter? Because usually
Yeah.
pancakes use butter, right?
Yeah, American pancake usually they use butter, right? But in Russia they use olive oil, maybe.
No, if you want, you can use butter. If you want, you can use olive vegetable oil. I think it doesn't matter.
Ah, I
Did
see.
you eat it? Did you eat it every breakfast, maybe? Pancake?
Pancakes.
Did you eat it often?
For instance, like me, I don't like to cook pancakes every day because, will be a lot of dirty dishes, a lot of dirty tables.
Okay. Yeah.
Plates, so I don't like to dish. I don't want to cook pancakes every day. But some people, they like to cook pancakes every day. And what about you?
I'm not into kind of a pancake guy.
All right.
I love waffles more. It's easier.
True.
But
Actually
in
true.
Russia, we don't.
Yeah,
cook
waffles more.
Waffles are more delicious, crunchier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But this one is thin, right? Thin pancake, so it's more like a crepe.
So, Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Evelyn. So we're about to start cooking our first pancake. So I will add our liquid to the frying pan. And then we just need to wait when the one side will be prepared. And Evelyn, hello, will you cook with us today or you will just watch?
I'm just watching.
All right. So it will be like a really masterclass for you. And then if you want, you can cook it by your own. So we just start cooking our first pancake. And moreover, when our pancake will be ready, we have to grease it, lubricate it with butter. So we just need to lubricate one side with butter, so it will be much more tastier. We suggest so. And guys, if you watch us, you can also switch on your cameras. It will be really great to see your faces. Evelyn, Fernando, Ryan, Shirley, if you want, you can switch on your cameras. It will be like more interaction, I guess so. Hey, great to see you. So we are just waiting, and moreover, just to decrease our time cooking, we started to boil our vegetables and eggs for the salad. So we are boiling 3 potatoes, 3 eggs, and 1 carrot, just to decrease our time cooking. And as I said before, we usually eat a salad called Olivier for the New Year's Eve. It's like a tradition because maybe you know that in Russia, New Year's Eve, it's like the main celebration probably. We have really long winter holidays, like for 10 or 11 days from 31st December till 9 or 10th of January. So we really like these holidays. And of course, it's really freezing. It could be like -10, -20 Celsius degree time in each Russian house. You will be able to find Russian salad called please, that we have a chance to show you how to cook it. So one side of our pancake is ready, and we just turn it to another side. And when our pancake will be ready, we have to grease it with butter. Maybe it will be more soft. So it looks like that, like this now. And guys, do you know any traditional dishes? Because Elvin already told me about one of those, and maybe you would like to add anything. What do you usually cook at home, for instance, like some kind of traditional dishes?
In Indonesia, we usually only cook easier which is Indomie. Indomie is a fried noodle.
All right. So I think that our one side pancake is done. And then we just need to take it there. So you see that our first pancake. I will just open it. and lubricate. And then I will lubricate every pancake. The key thing for pancake that you need to see every time, is it all right for the one side? Is it ready? Is it fried or not? Because you just don't need to lose the moment when it will be heated. Otherwise, it won't be delicious. And also you need to control the level of butter or oil in your frying pan, because there will be enough. If you will, I know, use plenty of oil, it will be like, it will be not enough. If there will be a lack of oil or butter, your pancake will be heated to the bottom of frying pan. So you also should control the level of butter or frying pan. So I see that it is done. And then I will turn. You see that there was yes, the color is really brown. It means that there was a lack of oil in my frying pan. And also, if you would like to cook pancakes and all at the same time, you need to count it, because now it started to boil. So I will decrease like the middle fire, my plate, and I will time 10 minutes for eggs, because I guess it will be enough for boiling of eggs. So I timed 10 minutes for eggs. Sure that it is enough heated. That is, your frying pan is enough heated. Grease your pancakes. We're just waiting for every pancake. And then, yes, those pancakes could be a really great breakfast, for instance. So, for instance, children, they like to eat pancakes for the breakfast with condensed milk, probably, or with chocolate, like, you know, sweet pancakes. It's really great. But sometimes people like to eat pancakes with caviar or with fish, meat, I don't know, sausages, and so on.
Caviar,
We have,
it's really expensive.
even have plenty of cafes that cook only pancakes. Yes, but it's not black. Actually, red caviar, it's really cheap here. It's like, I don't know, maybe 500 rubles. It's like maybe 60 or $70. Oh, no, not 70. Like 700 milliliters probably. But what's about black caviar? You know, it's the most expensive one in the world. We can buy it really expensive. So it will be like, I guess, more than $200 just for 50 or 100 milliliters. There is plenty of black caviar in our Far East, in the city called Kamchatka, and so on. So there are plenty of fish. So that is why there is an ocean. So that is why there are plenty of black caviar. So our third pancake is about to be ready soon. And I think that my liquid will be enough only for 1 or 2 pancakes. If you would like to cook plenty of pancakes, you just need to add more flour, more eggs, more milk, and salt to cook. So my third pancake is ready. And then I will start to cook my fourth one. And
How many
I
are
will
you?
also
How many are you planning to
freeze it.
cook?
I think that I've already done with 3 pancakes, and maybe 4 or 5 I will cook in general. So I think there will be 5. So 1 is already cooking, and then 1 more in mine.
Are you gonna eat it by yourself?
That's a lot.
Question. You know, there is a huge team right by my side, so there are
Okay.
sitting 3 who would like to also eat salad and pancakes. So it's like technical director also, and my helper called Misha. He will also cut some ingredients. So I think that we will cook. I think we will. You need to check every time size of your pancakes, because don't forget that you don't need to heat it. And moreover, when I will be done with pancakes, I will start to boil chicken fillet for the salad. But the key thing that, for instance, if you're a vegetarian and you don't would like to eat any meat or eggs, you just you can just there's no need to add any ingredients such as chicken fillet and eggs. You just can boil carrot, in our pan soon, because now, unfortunately, due to some reasons, I can use only 2 plates on my plate. So now I will be just waiting when I will be done with pancakes. If you don't have any chicken fillet for the Olivia, you can use sausages, or you can use, for instance, beef, or maybe it could be also, I don't know, maybe other kinds of meat. It's just up to you. For instance, if we talk about me, I prefer to use beef in my salad, but chicken fillet is also all right. I prefer to boil meat to the fourth one. I will add a little bit of olive oil. And I will cook my last one. I think it will be a small one because there is a lack of liquid. It will be an ugly one. My pancake. You know, in Russian language, we have an idiom. It is said that every first pancake is really ugly one. It means that you cannot be succeeded in your first deal. You will be succeeded probably in the second time or third time, but there is a lack of chances that you will be succeeded when you just start. It's really good, great and easy according to pancakes. And it's true when you just start to cook pancakes, to cook and fry pancakes. It's like similar to the life. When you just start something, you cannot be succeed without any experience. So I think that I'm done with my pancakes. Unfortunately, the last one will be available. And then I just also freeze it with butter, you see it, and then so she will be able to decorate them a little bit. It will be much more delicious probably. So I will give my plate to Masha, and then when I'm done with my one plate for pancakes, I will start to boil my chicken fillet. I just need to take my chicken fillet and I will add cold water and start to boil it.
So what part of the chicken is that? Breast? Thighs? What is that?
Sorry?
What part? What part of the chicken is that? Breast?
It's-
Thighs?
It's fillet. It's like middle part, yes? Yeah, it's like middle back.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it doesn't matter what kind of chicken you will use. The key thing that it should be enough meat in chicken. So it's just the key thing. Yes, as I said, you can also use sausage, beef, I don't know what else, chicken. It's just up to you. If you don't like to cook any chicken or meat, you can just, I don't know, don't use it. It's just up to you. So I see that my eggs will be done soon. So, and I think that I am about to start cutting ingredients for my salad. So what should I do? I think that first of all, I will start to cut my cucumbers. It can be canned cucumbers or just original ones. I have like normal ones. So I will use 2 or 3 cucumbers. You can see that it's not huge one, it's like small ones. And the key thing that I just need to cut it in small cubes. So it will be my pan for the salad. Cleaned my Can you see me now?
Yes.
Just lags for a second.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit cut off with the connection.
Or
It's
like,
black.
because there was problem with things.
The stream is black again. Can't see it. Oh, wait, there we go.
He
Hello?
is he's the volunteer of our summer school. He is the 4th year student of economics at Samara University. So, and yes, he just will help me to slice, to cut ingredients for the salad. So I think that there was enough time for my eggs, and I will use my plate. I will put it away. I will take it away from my pan. And then I will add some cold water because it's really heat one now. So I will just put my eggs to the cold water. Just to freeze them a little bit. And also you should remember about your vegetables. You can just check it time to time. Is it ready or not? And you also have to check your chicken fillet. When your chicken fillet will start to boil, you will need to decrease the fire on the plate and time like 20 or 25 minutes because your chicken fillet should be boiled enough. So I see that it will start boiling soon, so I will decrease the fire and time 20 minutes. And I see that unfortunately my carrot and my potatoes, they're still not ready, so I just will be waiting. So I think that Misha will be done soon with cucumbers, and we will just add it to our plate. There is a deck full of cucumbers. So we will just add it to our plate. While my other vegetables they are just preparing, I will open and add canned pea to the salad. So I will open the can like this one. And I see that there is plenty of water, right? There's plenty of water in the pea. So I will find the water. Now there is no water in my can, and I just will take my teaspoon and add pea to my plate. It should be like 10 teaspoons, I guess. If you don't like to eat pea, it's all right. You just can non-using it. That's it. And I see that my chicken started to boil, so I decrease the fire and I will take away. So we just time 20 minutes for our chicken fillet. At the same time, we have to check our potatoes and carrots. So I think that there was also enough time for freezing a little bit of our eggs, and they will be not hot ones. So we will clean it, and we will also cut our eggs in small cubes. So we just have to clean it. And actually, in Russian villages, we have plenty of chickens, so plenty of Russians who have their own like dacha, and we call it, it's like small summer house in the village. It could be far away from the city, or it could be like in the suburbs. So plenty of Russians, they have their own square, like small summer house, and plenty of Russians, they like to have plenty of chickens, goats, and probably even cows. So that is why we have plenty of markets in the city when you can just buy homemade eggs and homemade milk and so on for really cheap prices. So it's really cheap actually. Yes, Misha is also cleaned. And I think that we will start to cut our eggs in small cubes. You just need to cut it. And also add to our plate. The color of the salad will be really colorful, really bright ones. So that is why we also call it like light or bright salad. And I will add the third egg. And also cut it. The recipe is really, really easy. So it will take like only 30 minutes probably salad, because you need some time to boil your vegetables and chicken fillet. And it's really tasty. So we just cut it. We just cut it in small cubes. And I think that I see the message in the chat. I will check it. Oh, yes. It was, I think that it was the message when we suddenly disappeared due to our internet connection. And probably you will ask me, oh, where are we standing now? Where is this kitchen located? Actually, we are now at my home and we cook in my kitchen. So yes, we don't need to use, I think, any special kitchen places because the rent would be a really expensive one. That we can cook at home and to show you via Zoom, via online platform, how we often cook every day, probably how we cook every day, how looks our cuisine, probably something like that. So I will check my vegetables. Oh, Masha just told me that she sent pancakes to our WhatsApp chat, and some guys, and Fernando and Shirley, that you said nice, have a great eating, and thanks a lot.
It's cute, the decoration. I love the
Yeah.
decoration.
Yes.
Happy eating.
Happy eating, guys.
I think that we will have a really great lunch when we will be done with our salad. And our
Yeah.
Yes. And you just can keep this recipe in your mind, and you can also cook it later if you want, of course, if you want. Because you know, there is kind of stereotype that Russian cuisine, it's really like fat one, yes? That we like to eat plenty of soups, and they can be really fat ones. Actually, it's true, but at the same time, we have plenty of diet, like dishes. We love dairy products, and yes, we have original, like traditional dishes like borscht. It's like soup, and we showed you the picture of borscht during one of our cultural program. We also like soup called uha. It's like a fish soup. We like dumplings. We can eat dumplings with strawberry, with potato, with meat, with cheese. There are plenty of various flavors for dumplings. So you know that during the winter time it's really cold here, and so that's why we prefer to eat some kind of really probably fat products like soups, like warm products. So it really helps us to keep warm during the winter time. And about our lunchtime, we prefer to eat plenty of dishes for our lunchtime. So for instance, children in kindergarten or school, when they go to lunch, they can have a small salad, like vegetable salad, for instance, a small portion. Then they will have soup. It could be like borscht, uha, solянка, like different kind of soups. Then they will have the second, the main dish. It could be mashed potato, or it could be pasta or rice with some kind probably of cutlets or chicken or pork or beef. And then they will also have some kind of sweet. It could be apple, or it could be, I don't know what else, it could be fruits probably. And they will also have the drink, like juice, or we have plenty of various kinds of juices here in Russia. Sometimes we boil our berries and we call it like kisel, mors, компот. So there are various types, because during the summertime it's really hot in Russia. So that's why we have plenty of various fruits and berries that grow at our territories of our summer houses. So that's why our grandparents, especially grandmothers, they like to cook plenty of dishes from berries and fruits. Yes. And I think that my potatoes, they are done. I will give them some minutes for holding, I guess so. Just for a second, because only one potato is done. And I see that my carrot is also done. So I will clean it because you remember that I put it in my pan with the skin. So I need to peel the skin. And then I will also cut it in small cubes. I just need to peel my skin. And then I will do it. So now in Russia, it started like the autumn season and the temperature is really decreased. Now it's like plus 15 Celsius degrees, but 2 weeks ago it was like plus 40 Celsius degrees. It was extremely hot. And I have a question to you guys. What's the average temperature in Indonesia? Do you have winter, spring, autumn?
I think in my area, it's 30, 31, 32.
Yeah, around that time. Around that 30, 32,
Around that.
when it's really hot.
It could be 34, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. At night, probably 28. That's the lowest, probably 27.
Yeah.
We don't have
It's
winter.
kind of hot
so-
in here.
It's really actually cold.
Yeah.
So you need
Yes.
to use conditioned
Yeah.
air in every room, probably.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
The air condition are every single room.
We
And
have it. Every room. Every room.
Even the living room has got air conditioning.
yeah. And do you guys do you often travel around your country? Because I know that Indonesia have plenty of small islands. Yes.
Yeah.
You're surrounded by seas. So do you like to travel?
I do love travel,
Yeah, when we have the
Yeah.
chance, then of course.
but because of the COVID situation, we
COVID.
couldn't travel, right?
Yeah, usually I go to Bali with my family, but because of COVID, it's getting hard to go to Bali because there is so much there are so much regulation. You must bring this, bring that to the airport.
Yes, unfortunately, due to the COVID, we lost the opportunity to travel around the world. But for instance, in Russia, there is no restrictions for traveling in Russia. So we can visit each region, each area without any test or without any special limits or restrictions. And I
Wow.
think that it's not similar in Indonesia, right? Or no?
Yeah, it's not similar.
So you need to have a special permission, right, to enter
Mhm.
some areas. Yeah, it's a pity.
It's a bit difficult.
Yeah, so Misha is back, and I think he will help me to clean the potato. So I already peeled my carrot, so it looks like a small one. And then I will cut it also in small cubes. So this salad consists of small cubes of vegetables and other ingredients. I just need to cut it. And then we will be done. And also I have a question to you guys. How often do you eat during the day? 3 or 4 times? Or it doesn't depend on anything?
It depends.
Yeah, personally, if me, I'm eating 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Like breakfast, lunch,
Too.
and dinner, right?
For me,
Yeah.
I eat 2 times per day, so I eat between 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
So to make up with breakfast and for lunch, so I don't need to eat two.
Because you
Oh,
just woke up. You just literally wake up at 11. 11 a.m.
Oh,
Because still in Russia, when we go to kindergarten, for instance, we prefer to eat 4 times. It's like the early breakfast, because when children go to kindergarten or school, they wake up really early, like 6 or 7 a.m. They have some kind of porridge probably in the morning. Then we have lunch with salad, soup, and main dish. Then we have like some kind of lunch or second lunch. So we can eat again small salad or probably fruit or just drink some liquid. It's like between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. And then we can have the dinner with main dish and drink approximately like at 6 p.m. or 6:30, for instance.
How about you now? How many times do you eat a day?
I prefer to eat 3 times. I have breakfast in the morning, then I have lunch at my work, and then I just enter my apartment and I have a small dinner at like 7 p.m.
That's nice.
Yes. Actually, I'm that kind of person that adore to cook and adore to eat. Yeah.
That's good. Usually the chef him or herself doesn't like to eat their own cooking, right? That's usually.
Yes. Misha just said that potato is really hot one because we just took it away from the pan. So that's why we should be really be careful with our fingers. Otherwise we can have a heat. We just need to peel the skin. And then we will also cut our potato in small cubes. And you know, there is a stereotype that we Russians like to add potato in every dish. We use potato in soups, in salads, in main dish, and so on. Do you like potatoes, guys, or not?
Yes, I do.
I like potato.
I love potato.
It's not the main dish though.
Yeah.
Usually it's rice.
Yes.
Especially if you make it into fries, yeah.
And I
Or
know
mashed
that
potato.
it's really popular in Asian countries that you like to eat like sweet potato. Is it true or not?
Yes, it's true.
What kind?
True. We love rice,
Oh,
but it's also the difference as to why don't need to be racist, but Caucasians and Asians have different body postures, because you can literally only live with potatoes. So you can live with just eating potatoes, while you cannot live with just eating rice. That's why Asians are very short compared to Caucasians.
thanks. Thanks for explanation. And now also, when the summer starts to end in Russia, it's the season of melons and watermelons in Russia. So it's like August, September, when we love to buy and eat melons and watermelons. And what about your countries? Do you usually eat watermelons and melons or not?
Yeah, me personally, I like to eat fruits. Yeah, watermelon is
Very
that's the
watery,
best
though.
fruits that are, it's very watery, and I really like watermelon.
You know, unfortunately, due to the change of season here, we have like season products. So, for instance, we eat berries only during the summertime, and the same for vegetables. We eat mushrooms during the autumn time, and we, I don't know, use other ingredients during the winter time. So it's like the change of meals of cuisine for Russia? And is it the same in your country or not? Or do you, for instance, eat rice during the whole year, like we eat potatoes during the whole year?
Yes,
Eating rice the whole year, I think. You're right, Alvin.
we eat rice the whole year.
Yeah. Rice actually in Asian is like the main food for us.
Oh, I see. Like the same potato in Russia.
In Russia, yeah, you also your main course is like main dish potato.
I think so, yes. We have plenty of various dishes with potato. We can boil it, we can fry it, and so.
But did you like to eat potato or rice as your main dish? Personally, yeah.
I will prefer potato instead of rice. I like rice, but I think I like Asian cuisine, and I like your rice because Russian rice, it's like more boiled, I think. I think there's a difference between Asian and Russian. So I'm not so addicted to Russian rice, but Asian rice, I think I love it, yes.
Yeah. If you eat rice, you should eat with rendang. If you know this, it is Indonesian food. It's called rendang. Yeah.
I didn't know, but now I will know things.
Yeah.
And I have also a question. What is the best season time to visit Indonesia?
I think it's maybe June. June is, I think June.
Yeah, June. I guess the summer
It's a-
part,
yeah.
because you don't want to
It's like
visit in the
snowy.
rainy part, right? The raining season sucks.
And when do start races?
I can't really tell because the weather is kind of, it's kind of
Random, yeah. It's kind of
random. Yeah, it's kind of random now.
It's always changing years to years. It's not steady.
Winter starts in the middle of November and ended in the end of March. So it's like a fixed one.
Yeah, I think if you want to travel to Indonesia, you can start with Bali. Yeah, Bali.
Bali. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
It's really popular actually between Russian people.
it is very popular.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's Indonesia is so far away from Russia. Actually, I think we need to take like 9 or 10 hours flight to reach Indonesia, right? For instance, from Australia.
Yeah, it's a long flight.
A really long one, yes. But anyway, for me personally, I would like to visit Indonesia one day. And Malaysia is the same, maybe during the same trip. I think you have a really unique culture, and I know that your country is like a colorful one. Yes, you have plenty of cultures and so.
Yeah.
We have diversities.
You have
Yeah,
plenty
we have
of
diversity.
cultures like Russia. So I think that we are done with salad. We just need to wait when our chicken will be ready. I think we just need to mix. I think it looks like that. We just have to mix our salad. And then we will cut chicken, add it to the salad, and it will be done. But the key thing that we have to eat this salad, Olivier, with special sauce. It is called mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Have you heard anything about this sauce or not?
Yeah, mayonnaise. Yeah,
It's everywhere, right?
it's everywhere.
Mayonnaise.
If we we eat it using salad, right?
Really? So you can just go to the supermarket and buy it?
Yes.
Easy to find.
Wow.
You really think there's no mayonnaise?
Oh, I thought it's really popular in Russia, but not in other countries. Anyway, we wanted to show you how you can cook mayonnaise by your own. If you want. If you want, I can show you. If you don't want, it's also all right because we have our own mayonnaise in the fridge. Would you like to see or not? How to cook it?
Sure, I could.
Sure,
You
sure.
make your own mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Yes, we can make our own mayonnaise with special ingredients.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to see it. Let's see it.
Okay. So I already mixed my salad. It looks like this one. It's really colorful. And I think that my chicken should be ready as well. So I take it away from my pan. And then I also have to cut it in small cubes. Then we will add it to our salad and we will be finally done with it. It's a little bit hot, so I will take it by my fingers. I will just cut it. And then when we will be done with cutting our chicken, we will cook our own mayonnaise. And I also have a question to you guys. When do you use mayonnaise with salads or what?
Yeah, I mean, of course with salad, but it can be anything, right? Fries, anything. Even with fish and chips, that's the best probably in my opinion. Fish
Yeah,
and chips
you can eat it with
uh,
rice, like the Japanese mentai rice. You know,
Yeah.
it's Japanese food. It is kind of popular right there. They call it mentai rice.
Mentai rice. And what's the difference between original rice?
So they use the mayonnaise as the topping of the rice, and then they just like burn it. If I'm not mistaken, they burn the mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise with chili sauce and then burn it.
Yeah,
Yes.
I tap it. You can try to search it. It's
Yeah,
it's
popular.
delicious.
It's delicious.
It's Japanese food.
Can you please type the name in the chat? Oh, mental. I see. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Maybe I will search it later and see the recipe. So we're just finishing to cut our chicken. Then we will mix our salad and start to cook our sauce. Just need to cut it in some kind of small slices. And that's all. Actually, I would like to tell you that during the autumn, we have plenty of rains, as you have some kind of rainy seasons. But now, I don't know, for some reason, maybe because it's just the beginning of autumn, the sun is shining and it's really warm outside. Even though Russian autumns, they're really cold ones.
That's nice. Autumn is the best season, right? Probably.
I think summer is the best season, but autumn is also fine because in the beginning of autumn it still can be warm during the daytime, and you know, the duration of the day is still long, because during the winter time, unfortunately, the sun rises really late, like 8:30 in the morning, and it starts to stop shining like at 5 p.m. So it's like the whole time of the night time in Russia during the winter.
I see. That fits people like me that sleeps till that time.
Yes, there is a lack of sun during the winter. I think it's similar to all North countries, like probably Finland, Sweden, Norway, United Kingdom. But I think it's like the same. But we just up to these circumstances. All right. I'm just cutting my chicken fillet. I will mix it. Yes, and I think that we are done with our salad. So it looks like, oh, it's really windy. So it looks like that. I will show it closer. It's really colorful because we have carrot with orange color, green cucumbers, yellow potatoes, white eggs, green peas. So it looks like that. So we are done with cutting, slicing our salad, and then we start to cook mayonnaise. All right, so what do we need?
Do you not season anything?
What?
Do you not season anything? Do you give salt or anything? No.
I think we'll see. Well, for preparing sauce, we will use plate mixture. Then we will need 2 glasses. So I will add the full glass of milk or of oil. So I have 1 glass of oil. Then I will need a half of glass of milk. So I will have a half of glass of milk. So it should be like that. A full glass of oil and a half of milk. Then we also will need, 1 teaspoon of mustard. And we should add everything to the plate. Then we also need, I think that I will use like 2 thirties of salt, of teaspoon. I will use my teaspoon and add like a half of teaspoon of salt. Yes, it should be like a half of teaspoon of salt. And then I will use lemon juice. So I add my oil and I add my milk. Then I have to add lemon juice. Like this one. I'm just adding lemon juice. One more. It looks like that. So when I'm done, I will start to mix it. We have to mix it like for 1-2 minutes. I guess so. So well done to us. I think it will be really tasty. I think it's enough. And now I will show you that we have a real mayonnaise. You see?
Yeah,
So I will show it like that. So
it looks tasty.
yes, it's a real mayonnaise. It's really tasty. So then I think that we are done. We just will add our mayonnaise to the salad and eat our pancakes. And I would like to tell huge thanks to all of you guys for being with us. I think that Misha will join me. And we would like to appreciate your attention for this today's, yes, like this masterclass. And I hope that you enjoyed just cooking, chatting.
Of course.
So I wish you good luck for today. Unfortunately, today there will be no classes, but tomorrow you will have a class with Roman and Professor Ekaterina. And then you will have a small class about Russian traditions with the lecturer. So I think that's all for today. And again, thank you. Oh, and maybe we can have a photo if you want. You can just switch on your cameras and then we can have a common photo.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Fernando, we're waiting for
Let's
you.
go.
Ryan, William, Shirley. Will you like to switch on your cameras and have a photo? Shirley, Ryan. Oh, I don't think so. So, all right, guys.
Let's
So
do it.
1, 2, 3. Yes, we can. Thanks a lot. So thanks a lot for being with us. It was a pleasure to cook
Sure.
with you. And
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank
Happy
you.
eating, guys. You guys there.
Have a nice meal.
lunch. Have a nice
Enjoy.
lunch. Goodbye.
Enjoy.